What if I told you that humans have been living in space continuously for more than 2 decades? Hundreds of kilometers above Earth, incredible space stations race around our planet at nearly 28,000 kilometers per hour. These floating laboratories are where astronauts conduct life-changing experiments, test futuristic technologies, and prepare for humanity's next giant leap to the Moon and Mars. Today, we'll count down the top 10 most amazing space stations ever built, and by the end, you'll discover the station that completely changed the future of space exploration. Before humans dreamed of building cities on the Moon or colonies on Mars, they first had to learn how to survive in space for long periods. That dream became possible through space stations, large spacecraft designed to orbit Earth while serving as homes, laboratories, and research centers for astronauts. Over the past 5 decades, these incredible engineering achievements have helped scientists understand how the human body reacts to microgravity, develop new technologies, and prepare for deep space missions that could one day take us to another planet. Our countdown begins with Salyut 1, the world's very first space station. Launched by the Soviet Union in 1971. Although it remained in orbit for only a short time, Salyut 1 proved that astronauts could live and work aboard an orbiting laboratory. It marked the beginning of a completely new era in human spaceflight and inspired future generations of space stations that would become larger, safer, and far more advanced. At number 9 is Skylab, America's first space station. Launched by NASA in 1973, Skylab gave astronauts the opportunity to spend months in space while conducting hundreds of scientific experiments. They studied the sun, observed Earth from orbit, and learned valuable lessons about living in microgravity. Many of the discoveries made aboard Skylab later helped shape the International Space Station and future long-duration space missions. Taking the 8th position is Salyut 7, one of the Soviet Union's most successful orbital laboratories. It became famous after a dramatic rescue mission in which cosmonauts repaired the station after it lost contact with Earth. Their remarkable achievement demonstrated that complex repairs could be performed in orbit, opening the door for maintaining future space stations instead of simply replacing them. At number 7 is the legendary Mir space station, which became humanity's first truly long-term home in space. For more than 15 years, astronauts and cosmonauts from many different countries lived and worked aboard Mir. Scientists conducted thousands of experiments in medicine, biology, physics, and materials science while learning how long-duration spaceflight affects the human body. Mir also became the first station where international cooperation in space truly flourished. Coming in at number 6 is the Almaz space station, one of the most secretive projects of the Cold War. Although officially presented as a scientific station, Almaz was originally developed for military observation missions. It introduced advanced cameras, surveillance systems, and engineering innovations that influenced the design of future orbital platforms. At number 5 is China's Tiangong space station, one of the newest permanently occupied space stations orbiting Earth. Officially completed in 2022, Tiangong represents China's growing role in space exploration. Equipped with modern laboratories, robotic arms, and advanced research equipment, the station allows astronauts to conduct experiments in medicine, biology, astronomy, and space technology while preparing for future missions beyond Earth's orbit. Number 4 belongs to Lunar Gateway, a next-generation space station that is currently being developed to orbit the Moon. Unlike stations that circle Earth, Gateway will serve as a staging point for lunar exploration under the Artemis program. Future astronauts will use it to travel to the Moon's surface, test advanced technologies, and eventually prepare for the first human missions to Mars. Taking the 3rd spot is the ambitious Voyager station, a futuristic commercial space station concept designed to become the world's first rotating space habitat. Its rotating structure aims to create artificial gravity, allowing visitors to experience a more Earth-like environment. If completed, Voyager Station could include hotels, restaurants, entertainment areas, research laboratories, and even sports facilities, making space tourism a reality. At number 2 is Axiom Station, the world's first privately operated commercial space station currently under development. Built by Axiom Space, it will first connect to the International Space Station, before eventually becoming an independent orbital laboratory. Axiom Station will support scientific research, commercial manufacturing, private astronauts, and future space tourism, opening an entirely new chapter in human activity beyond Earth. Finally, at number 1 is the International Space Station, or ISS, the greatest space station ever built. Orbiting approximately 400 kilometers above Earth, the ISS has been continuously inhabited since the year 2000. It is a symbol of international cooperation, bringing together astronauts from around the world to perform thousands of scientific experiments that benefit medicine, engineering, agriculture, and space exploration. Every 90 minutes, the ISS completes one orbit around Earth, offering its crew 16 sunrises and sunsets every single day. The knowledge gained aboard the ISS is helping scientists prepare for humanity's return to the Moon and future journeys to Mars, from the pioneering days of Salyut 1 to the advanced laboratories of the International Space Station, and from the futuristic concepts of Voyager Station to the upcoming Lunar Gateway and Axiom Station. Space stations have transformed humanity's ability to explore the universe. They are more than machines orbiting Earth. They are the first stepping stones toward becoming a truly spacefaring civilization. As technology continues to advance, the next generation of space stations may become permanent homes, research centers, and even hotels among the stars. The future of space exploration has already begun, and this is only the beginning. If you enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more incredible space documentaries. Which space station amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you in the next adventure beyond Earth.